'Twas brilliant, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wave.
Why, you're a cat.
A Cheshire Cat, oh.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the intro, we are doing our first Halloween makeup tutorial. I'm so pumped. So freaking pumped. But today we're doing a tutorial on the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. This is such a fun look, and as intimidating as it might be, it is really simple to achieve. You just have to take your time. So we are going to be doing a voiceover for this tutorial just because I want to make sure that I can focus on the tutorial itself and then give you all the information you need to be able to recreate this look. So before we get started, make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. Hit that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos when I post them, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I already primed my face and we're just going to apply foundation like normal. I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Light Beige, and I'm just going to start blending this out all over my skin. And then moving on, we're just going to apply concealer like normal. I'm, of course, using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Light Sand and just blending this out. And next, I'm just taking some setting powder and baking under my eyes. That way, whenever I apply eyeshadow, if I have any fallout, I can just wipe it away when I'm done. First on the eyes, I'm taking the shade Cake Face from the Lunar Beauty palette and just using this to set my lids. Next, I'm going into the shade Kai Kai, which is this beautiful hot pink matte shade, and I'm just going to start buffing this into my crease. And I went ahead and added a second layer because it wasn't quite as vibrant as I wanted it to be, so we're just repeating the same step. Next, I'm taking the shade Pageant Queen with a pretty dense definer brush, and I'm just going to put this directly into my crease to give it a little bit more dimension, and then we're going to blend it out. And then we're going back with Kai Kai and using a flat shader brush to apply that directly to the lid. Next, we are going to move on to brows. First, I'm just going to be brushing out my brows to the shape that I want, and I'm taking the Anastasia Brow Definer just to define it and give it a little bit more shape. And then I'm taking the shade Kai Kai once again and just running this through my brows. I just wanted enough color to where you could tell a difference, but you can definitely use whatever you want for your brows. If you want to use a pomade or anything like that, I know there are a couple brands that have like different colored pomades that you could use. I just didn't want to deal with the pomades sticking to my brows and possibly turning my brows another color. And then to give my brows a little bit more dimension, I went in with the shade Pageant Queen, and I kind of just ran this through my brows and on the perimeters of them to define them a little bit more. Moving on to eyeliner, we are going to be doing a major wing. I feel like it just wouldn't be right if we did a cat tutorial and didn't do a winged liner. So just wing it out. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner. I swear by this stuff, it makes using or doing a wing liner 10 times easier. And the first wing was way too easy, so I messed up on the second one, of course. So I'm just wiping it up, cleaning it up right here. And we're using some Ardell Mega Volume Lashes. And then I'm taking the Smashbox pencil liner in black and just applying this to my waterline. And then I'm taking the shade Kai Kai and buffing this under my waterline. And then I am just applying some of my NARS Climax Mascara to my bottom lashes. Next, moving on, I'm taking the purple shade from the Anastasia lip palette, and I'm going to be applying this to the tip of my nose to give me a little cat nose. And this, I feel like, was probably one of the hardest parts. I kept getting it all over my face, so I kept having to wipe it off and reapply it. So just be patient, take your time, and you'll get it. Next, moving on to what I feel like completes this look, or really begins the look, I'm taking this e.l.f. blush palette, and I'm going to be using this to contour my face. I feel like this just really brought the whole look together and started to make me look more cartoon-like in a way. I also was kind of digging this pink contour. Next, I am going back in with Pageant Queen with a larger angled brush, and I'm just going to start doing some small strokes across my forehead and temple area. This is just going to give me a fur-like feature, and there's no rhyme or reason to this. I just kind of brushed across my forehead. And then I also did this along my contour, which you'll see in just a second. Now I'm just taking another liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to start drawing some whiskers. And these lines don't have to be super straight. I feel like the less perfect it is, the more realistic it looks. And here comes the most difficult part of this look, but it actually wasn't as hard as I expected. First, I'm just taking a white eyeliner and sketching out the outline of the smile. And then I just took some white face paint from my Flash palette and began filling the smile in. And then you want to make sure you set that face paint down with a white powder. Now for the teeth, I just took my Fenty Beauty Fly Liner and I first outlined the mouth in black, which I'm sorry you can't tell, I'm sitting way too close to the mirror. But as you can see, I'm just outlining the mouth. And then for the teeth, I just very carefully drew straight lines down the center and then across the mouth. The hardest part was doing them over the lips, but just take your time and you'll get it. Then I drew lines horizontally from the edge of the mouth to the center of my lips. Right here I drew the liner through the center of my lips. I don't recommend doing that because it ended up turning my lips black and gray instead of solid white. And then I just added some little curlicues on the end of the smile to make it more cartoon-like. And that is it. This is the completed look. Alright y'all, so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my first Halloween tutorial and found some inspiration. Let me know down below what tutorial you would like to see next. If there's any ideas you have for Halloween, make sure to subscribe and hit that post notifications bell before you leave. I love you guys and I'll see you soon.